Okay, so I'm back again in the kitchen. First of all, I don't know why I gravitate towards the sport. Like every time I pick up the camera, excuse me, every time I pick up my phone to shoot a video, something brings me to the kitchen. And I don't know why, because the background is not that great. I don't know why I come here, but I believe it's because I'm not competing with the background if I'm here. Like, we can't all shine. Anyway, so the title of the video already says it all, guys. I am basically trying to survive COVID at this moment. And I really hope that by the time this video goes up, honestly, I would have, conquered and survived COVID, because at the moment, I'm still trying to figure out how to live with COVID, how to survive COVID. And yeah, man, it's just a funny story to me how, I ended up testing positive for COVID. And I'll tell you why. Because if you remember in my last vlog, I don't want to call it a vlog because I don't know what that was, but anyway, if you remember in my last vlog, I went shopping, whatever. And when I went shopping, I actually got something, which is this. I got this. Now, an antigen test, you use it to find out if you've ever had COVID or not. The main reason why I got an antigen test is because I was complaining about how I've never had COVID before. And I was like, no, man, I've never had COVID before. It's been 2 years now, and I've never tested positive. And the strange thing is, we test all the time in Germany. Like, you probably get tested 2 to 3 times a week minimum, depending on your kind of lifestyle that you have. But yeah, we get tested all the time, and I'd never tested positive. And I was like, no, man. Because they want that feeling where you feel like I've had it before. You have that whole, I think there's a time in my life when I had it. So I had that, and I was like, no, let me just double check, see if I have antibodies for COVID. So I buy the test, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna test. And then for some reason I didn't, and I started getting sick. Like, I got the flu. I called it the flu. I was like, yeah, I have the flu. I'm coughing, a runny nose, sneezing, and all of that. And I was telling my colleagues at work, I was like, I'm not feeling that well. I have the flu. And everyone is like, are you sure it's the flu, or do you have the VID? And I was like, it's probably the flu. But anyway, long story short, a couple of days after I was complaining, I end up testing positive. So yeah, I just found out yesterday, actually, last night, that I'm positive for COVID. And yeah, it hit different, man. It hit different because I am symptomatic. Yeah, I am coughing my lungs out. I am sneezing my brains out. But besides that, I'm not that sick. Like, I'm still, like you can see, I'm okay-ish, but I'm not 100%. It's not hectic. It's not lie in the hospital bed with the ventilator on kind of situation. It's a be home, relax, drink ginger tea. At this point, I wanted to show you, because I'm saying surviving, right? So I want to take you on a journey as to how am I planning on surviving COVID, how am I planning on bouncing back. Because one thing we don't have in Germany, which I tried looking for, is umhlonyan. Guys, if I was back home, then I'll foot and light umhlonyan and the foot, take it in. But unfortunately, I don't have that. But what do I have? I got this while I was home, like a long time ago, back in 2020, when we were still trying to fight the VID. But this is eucalyptus, right? I still have eucalyptus oils with me. So what I'm planning on doing is ufuta. Guys, I don't know about ufuta in English. I'm not going to lie to you, but I will foot, I will foot using eucalyptus. And this is something that I bought back in 2020 again. So you basically use this to inhale the vapor. So I'll put in eucalyptus here, and then I'll use this to inhale, actually. I could have just done this. You need to have warm water, not boiling water, warm water. And it has a marker on the inside as to how far the water is supposed to go. And I'm gonna do a couple of drops of eucalyptus. And then shake it a bit, and then all you do is you just okay, might have overdone it. So if COVID doesn't kill me, this is gonna kill me first. This is gonna be the death of me. But yeah, so I have this to help me, breathe better, open up my lungs. So this is step 1 of trying to like survive COVID. Then I was told to also make like a remedy, like to make I was told to also make remedy, like a cough remedy situation. And for that, I will need 1 orange. But yeah, that's how I'm planning on surviving COVID. And yeah, I'm just gonna also hydrate. I'm gonna stay hydrated. So I have a cabinet with some meds, so that should be fine. That should suffice. And I'll say, right, I think the nice thing about being sick here is that we take COVID really seriously. Like, very, very serious. Serious. COVID, see, tata serious up. COVID is serious to the point that when I got tested positive, right, it takes a while for you to get your results back. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes depending where you got tested, when you got tested. So it's just them generating the results and sending them back to you. But for them to get the actual test result, it actually takes shorter. So after I got my test done, right, so they quickly called me and told me, hey, before they could send out the actual, test results, they called me and they were like, baby girl, go tough, go tense, go trick, it is what it is. So, as I was saying, it takes a while for the test results to come back. So they called me, told me that I was positive and that I need to go home and, self-isolate as quickly as possible. A couple of minutes later, like 20 minutes later, I got like an actual PDF file with my test results. I was told that I need to take a PCR test to confirm the results that I'm actually positive. Now the girl was very stunned, hey? Like she was too stunned to speak because I'm sitting here like, no, Galuxana, now I'm in quarantine, I can't leave the house. So how am I supposed to get a PCR test if I can't leave the house? Like it didn't make sense to me. I was like, anyway, long story short, you need to call. There's a number that you need to call for a health. I don't know the nitty-gritties of it, but I know there's a number. You call the number. It has to do with the Department of Health or something. And you tell them, hey guys, I live in Düsseldorf. I tested positive. What's the procedure? And they were like, no, do you have a car? And I was like, haha, no. And they were like, oh, okay, then it's fine. If you don't have a car, we'll have someone come over to your house and they'll test you. They'll give you the PCR test. They'll come over tomorrow and then you can do a PCR test. Yeah. So all in all, I'm having someone come over tomorrow to come test me, to double check and verify that I actually really do have COVID. Well, I also took some time off at work so I could relax, and this doesn't look relaxing. So I could relax. Yeah, but for now, I'm doing okay. I'm fine. I don't have complaints. But yeah, that's more or less my story and my journey to testing positive for COVID. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so this is the morning after. How do I feel today? I'm still not 100%, but I'm not dead yet, so that's a good sign. I just got woken up by
the people from the Department of Health. So they were coming in to do the PCR test, and it was actually really quick and efficient. So they just did the test outside my door, actually. Like, no one is taking chances, no one is coming in. So we're just standing outside, and we had the test done. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, maybe it's because it's still in the morning, because I was expecting to be getting better. I don't know if you get worse before you get better. Is that what the concept is? But so far, I feel a little bit worse than I did yesterday. A little bit. Maybe it's because it's still in the morning. Let's see how the day goes. But for now, I think I'm gonna try and rest a bit.
Hi guys, I am finally awake. I've been sleeping all morning and it's currently 1 p.m. in the afternoon at the moment, and it felt good, to be asleep, just relaxing, resting. But now I had to wake up because I was hungry. Like, guys, I couldn't. And those are the disadvantages of living alone, because now you are responsible for feeding yourself. So anyway, I just made myself something to eat, and I have some tea, obviously, because what else is there? Then now I'm just gonna eat. But also when I woke up, I felt a bit too hot for my liking, and I'm just assuming it's because I was sleeping too much. Yeah, maybe that's a thing. And I also had a bit of a headache, and I'm also assuming that's because I haven't eaten anything since last night. So hopefully after I eat, then I will feel much better, and I'll update you guys if I can how my day goes and how I'm feeling. But for right now, I still have a bit of a headache, and I'm still too hot for my liking. So hopefully I'll be much better later on today. So now I'm just gonna catch up on the wife, have something to eat, and talk to you guys some other time. Welcome back to day 3, 4 of surviving the VID. But I think after the rest I got yesterday, today I woke up feeling a bit better. I even had a chance to do like some light exercises within the house, because honestly I've just been sleeping and I wasn't feeling very good with not being. I decided to make a bagel sandwich situation. So this is me trying to eat something. And also, sorry, just one other thing which I noticed is that since I started being sick, I really wake up later than I should. I mean, resting, yes, is good, but I wake up late, meaning that I eat late. This is my first meal of the day, and if I told you what time is it, you wouldn't believe me. So I'm not gonna even begin to like have that conversation with you guys. But anyway, I feel a bit better. Like yesterday, guys, I was so sick. I had a runny nose. By runny, I mean my nose. It was doing a marathon. It was a sprint. Like, it was that bad. Anyway, a lot happened yesterday. But then I think today is a bit better. Today is a lot better. So I hope from now on, I'm just going to go back to my normal self. And also another quick update. I got tested again, but this time using a PCR test, and the results came back confirming what we already know, that yes, definitely I'm positive. So that didn't help anyone. But yeah, anyway, so I'm just gonna enjoy my food on the table, or the kitchen table, because I've just been spending too much time on the couch. Oh, this is good. I've just been spending way too much time on the couch. Oh, this is better than I thought. But I've been spending too much time on the couch, and I decided, okay, let me just get out of the... If I'm not on my bed, if I'm not lying in bed, I'm lying on the couch, So I was like, I just need to not be on the couch or not be in my bed. So I decided to change the scenery and come eat on the dining room table, which I own but never use. I mean, I think now I've just realized that I'm very good at owning things and not using them. Guys, have I mentioned how unnecessary living alone is? Like, because now here I am being responsible for feeding myself yet again. Yet again, I must be in the kitchen making something to eat. And I have to think of something to eat 3 times a day. 3 times a day, I must fuel my body. I must feed myself. And I haven't even like calculated for snacks in between. This is just mainly pure meals. Like, guys, and I can't live like this. This cannot be my life. Lord, here I am manifesting to get a husband that's a chef. Or, you know what, it's just, if it's not a chef, then let him love cooking. Like, he needs to be useful in the kitchen, because I'm nothing in the kitchen. Like, if we are gonna rely on me to be the one making us food, we're gonna die. We will die of starvation. But yeah, guys, let me continue making my pasta, as it's the only thing that I make. At this point, I feel like I'm like 90% pasta, 10% human, because pasta is the only thing that I make. But anyway, let me continue with this situation so I can eat, feed myself, fuel my body. But then, unnecessary.